An update now. Tonight, we know much more about the life of the Greenwood Park Mall shooter.
Police say Jonathan Saperman touted his knowledge of mass shootings on social media, but left nothing behind to reveal a clear motive.
It's now been 5 months since he killed 3 people and hurt 2 others at the mall on the south side.
And earlier today, police provided an update on their investigation.
Rich and I was there for that presser this morning, and tonight joins us live from the mall with what we've learned about the 20-year-old shooter's life that led up to that fateful Sunday night on July 17th. Rich.
Police believe that Jonathan Saperman lived alone for the past couple of years in the Polo Run apartments, which were just down the street from the Greenwood Park Mall behind me. On the day of the shooting, he left his laptop computer in the oven. The oven turned on with a butane tank in the oven that exploded and destroyed that laptop. And the FBI is still trying to unlock his cell phone, which he left in the toilet at the mall. But investigators have been able to access most of his online history, which reveals a man who was fascinated by the kind of evil act that took 4 lives, including his own.
Greenwood police just released these photos Wednesday afternoon showing 20-year-old Jonathan Saperman entering the Greenwood Park Mall about 4 p.m. on July 17th wearing a backpack.
Sometimes, unfortunately, and this is one of those cases, there were no indicators as he walked into that mall that day that would give anybody any type of alarm or concern or heads up that this was going to happen.
Investigators say the shooter commented 700 times in social media conversations about mass shootings, but police say there is no evidence he was ever planning one. Police say the shooter came from a broken home and was in and out of foster care multiple times with Child Protective Services involved. At the time of the shooting, he had no job and was being evicted from his apartment near the mall.
This was just a young man who had a very troubled upbringing, and I think his world was crashing in around him, and unfortunately, this was the result.
Police say an ex-girlfriend of Saperman was not surprised he committed the mass shooting.
She informed investigators that the shooter was abusive towards her on several occasions and once even stuck a gun in her mouth during an argument. She also reported that he once told her, quote, "This world is not made for me, and I will not live past 20 years old." He also told her that if he ever killed himself, he would take others with him.
The FBI did receive a tip in December of 2019 from someone who was concerned that someone was commenting on social media about mass killings using the handle Greater German Reich. That was reported to the FBI, but we now know that was Saperman. But at the time, Greenwood police, I'll tell you at 6 o'clock why they were not able to further investigate that tip and why it never led directly to the Greenwood shooter.